What's up, guys? We are out here cleaning a house and some windows. I thought I'd take a quick second for any of you that may care. We'll just do a quick walk around of our flatbed rig that we have. So we have two trailers and then we've got this flatbed. I believe we've had the flatbed for a year and a half now, 2 years roughly. So we'll start on this side. We've got our ladder rack, which we used to run the ladders on top, but then that would catch a bunch of trees and everything. So we moved them to the side. I don't know which is better. I mean, the door gets in the way when you try to open the door because the ladder sticks out. But it is a 24-foot ladder, so if you had a smaller one, it might not be as big of an issue. We've got two pressure washing hose reels, so we can hold, I believe, 400 feet on each of these, so we could have 800 total feet if we needed. One is kind of more of just like a storage hose reel. Then we've got our garden hose and our 12-volt soft wash hose there. Take you around to this side. Careful of the ladder sticking out. So we do keep our surface cleaner back here. We've got the Mini Mondo. It makes quick work of all of our service cleaning needs that we have. And we've got our hot water unit. So this is an 8-gallon a minute Pressure Pro unit. It's great for, I mean, we don't use hot water a ton. You could probably get by with cold water, but if you are going to do any like commercial flat work or oil stain, grease stain removal, this hot water helps a ton there. This whole unit actually also, as you can see, is a skid. So we made it that way so we could actually pull this whole thing off without having to disassemble all the individual parts and take them off. We can just unhook all the bolts and then slide our forklift underneath it, lift it, drop it, and then we're good to go. The thought is we may add like a salt spreader or something like that in the winter. Right now we don't do a lot of salting, but if we ever get into it, then it'll be an easy transition and keep this truck working all year long. Here we just kind of keep our spare fuel. We've got our soap tank. So this holds all of our sodium hypochlorite that we use in our cleaning processes. On this side, we got another ladder rack with our A-frame ladder. And then coming over here, we have our 12-volt system. We just use the water and the soap. So we mix in like surfactant and stuff in this one. So we don't actually need a separate surfactant tank. Those tanks used to sit here. We don't use those. We may actually put our water fed system, set it up here so we don't have to like keep unloading it and loading it every time because it's a big pain in the butt if you're trying to clean windows after a house wash. So we may do that in the off season. And we also have our 325-gallon water tank. This is great if you've got projects that you've either got slow water on, like if you're out in the country, or if you have an area that you need to clean that doesn't have water access. You can bring up to 325 gallons out, which is nice. We also rented a hydrant meter this year, so that way we can hook up to any fire hydrants that are around town and fill up the tank super fast if we need to. So that's kind of the rig. I won't show you the inside. It's pretty messy. It kind of stays that way. It's obviously a working truck. I do kind of wish we would have went for the normal crew cab as opposed to the super crew, just because it gives you a little bit more extra room for storage of chemicals or buckets, things like that. So that's probably one thing I do different. We might add in some toolboxes underneath the flatbed there to help with storage and everything. But it's a great mobile unit. We use this to travel all over the state. It's much better than pulling a trailer around. I think if you're planning on scaling at all, I don't know if you can do it effectively with trailers. I think the flatbed or truck mounted skid units is the way to go. So hopefully you found that interesting. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd love to go more in depth on everything. If you want to see anything more, just let me know.